Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Nick Zimmerly, and today we're going to be making some bacon. So what I've got here is a slab of pork belly, and I've gone ahead and weighed that out. So you just weigh that out, and you're going to base your curing salts and sugar. If you're using sugar today, I'm going to be using brown sugar, and so you're going to weigh out your curing salts, and your basic curing recipe will be, your ratios will be 2.5% of the weight of the meat that you weighed out in kosher salt or sea salt. And that's something my recipe I've adjusted that to 2.7%, but I would start with 2.5 as a baseline. And then your curing salt number one, prep powder number one, you're gonna do 0.25%, 0.25. And that's gonna be something that's gonna be consistent with any meat that you'd be curing. It's gonna be 0.25%, and that's very important that you pay attention to that. And like I said, I'll be using brown sugar in this recipe, so that's gonna be 3% brown sugar. And so what I've got all that right here, and I'm gonna mix all that up. And so got my pork belly right here, and I'm going to take half of that mixture and rub it on the top of the pork belly and kind of massage it into the meat. And you're going to want to get the sides as well. Alright, now that that's nice and massaged into the top, we'll flip that over, and we're going to put our remaining curing mixture onto that and do the same thing and rub that in there. And like I said, make sure you get the sides as well. And we're going to be using every little bit of this mixture because it's all weighed out to the exact salinity you want it on. So. Alright, so now that everything's massaged into the slab of pork belly that you've got, that's going to go into either, if you have a vacuum sealer, you put it in a vacuum seal bag. But I ran out of bags. I do have a vacuum sealer, but which is preferred in my opinion. But you put it in a Ziploc bag if you don't have the vacuum sealer. So what we're gonna do is transfer this into the bag. And you're gonna wanna make sure that every little bit of that curing salt mixture that's left over, because we do have some left over, that's gonna make it into the bag as well. Because like I said, we weighed it all out for a reason. And so. All right, so that's all in there. And if you wanna give it another little massage before you seal it up, that's not gonna hurt. All right, so we've got our curing mixture rubbed onto the meat and into a bag of some sort. Like I said, it can be vacuum sealed or Ziploc, but I like to put it in a container in the fridge. That way, if it opens, none of the liquid that's going to be extracted from the meat, from the curing salts, will fall out. So I like to keep that faced up, and you're gonna wanna flip this every day for the next 7 days. All right, so this has been pulled out of the fridge. This is flipped every day for the past week. And you'll notice there's some liquid inside there. That's just the moisture that's been drawn out of the pork belly. So it is fully cured, and you'll also notice that it is noticeably more firm, which also is an indication that it is cured. And then we're gonna throw it in the smoker at 200 degrees for about 4 hours, or until it temps 150 internally. All right, so this has been resting in the fridge for a little bit, and I'm just slicing a few slices off so we can give it a taste. I'd recommend you let it sit overnight if possible in your fridge before you slice into it and cook it.
Smells great, and I bet it tastes even better. We're gonna see in a second.
All right, let's see how this hickory smoked bacon came out. That's pretty spot on about what we're looking for your typical hickory smoked bacon, or hickory smoked brown sugar bacon if you want to call it that. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.